what better time to start a house project? I can't tell I'm losing it a little right now. Hello you guys, welcome to my first vlog back at home after Europe, after getting engaged. In case you missed it, I have posted so many travel vlogs in the past few weeks. I posted our engagement story. I feel like YouTube has just been popping lately, and this vlog and my next one, like, we're getting into holiday content. I'm just like feeling very inspired with YouTube these days, so I hope you guys have been loving the vids. But as I am filming this, so I know this video is gonna go up in later September, but I am like trying to get my life together. I feel like I'm hanging on by a thread. I'm somehow still jet lagged, even though we've been home from our trip for a week now. And in that like short week, we had an engagement party. My best friend Caroline from like the past 20 years, like my home best friend, she came to town. Both Giselle and I have been just like trying to like catch up on work and get back into like the focused swing of things, because I feel like there's just been so many exciting things going on, of course. Now I'm like a little overwhelmed because I'm like, wow, I have so many things to do in the next couple of weeks. So it's all good. What better time to start a house project? Am I right? Like, oh man. Here today and throughout this vlog, I think I'm probably just gonna vlog a couple days. We'll see where the video takes us. I'm just getting my life together. But Giselle and I decided that now is the time to finally like remake over our half bathroom. So I will show you the before. Okay, so here is the before. I'm trying to have a wide angle. It's a pretty small bathroom. So the only update we've made since moving here would be these floors. Back from when we had the plumbing redone, we had to like hurry and pick out floors. So we did like some rough mock-ups of these rooms like a year ago at this point. So it's probably time that we take another step here, but we don't want to update the cabinet and sink at this point. I mean, this is not my favorite. I feel like this is very standard. I'm gonna update the hardware, but this whole thing is gonna stay. We are gonna get a different mirror. A lot of people love these mirrors. They light up, they seem very high tech, and they are, but realistically, like, we never get ready in here. We just don't use that feature. So I just feel like we could have a cuter mirror. Coming this way, this towel rod, we don't need that because we're not putting bath towels up in this room with no shower. So instead, we're just gonna have a towel rod there for a single hand towel. Getting a new toilet paper hanger thing. Hopefully it's gonna look like a new world in here. We're gonna redo the decor, get some new artwork. That's probably gonna come in a different part though. Today, I just really want to get the paint done. You can see also from when we had our floors done, they like taped up the walls to like protect the walls when they were digging up the floor. But then when they took off the tape and the covering, it peeled the paint off in a lot of places. So we've touched up several of those, but there is one more up here that we need to get to. I'm so excited to be partnering with Lowe's on this video. We are big Lowe's shoppers in this family. I picked out a bunch of things for our half bathroom makeover, starting with what is going to make the biggest difference, I feel like, and that is new paint. We saw the floors are a checkered tile, and we are going bold with the walls. We are going to be painting them black, but not just that, like for a little bit more dimension, because it's such a small bathroom. We actually picked out this lime paint. We've never dabbled in this before, so this should be interesting. I've literally painted one room in my life up to this point. So I feel like we're really moving to the next level. I also picked out the brush that is recommended for this paint style. I think we paint in like little cloud motions from the videos I've seen. We also got a base coat just to make sure that this type of paint will adhere to the walls. So instead of any just like flat paint, like water-based or acrylic, this paint would bond to. So we just got a flat primer paint at Lowe's. So we're gonna do that coat today and then save the main event for tomorrow. Some other fun things. So all of the hardware details in this house are silver, unfortunately, because I'm more of like a gold or brass gal or even just black. So we are switching out all of the outlet covers to these, which are just so pretty. It's like a nice like bronzy gold color. I think that's gonna make a big difference. Along the same lines, we're switching out a new faucet, so another gold one. I don't know the first thing about installing this, so I think we might be consulting some help from our neighbor. We also picked out a gold paper towel rod as well as a hand towel rod, so those will go up as finishing touches. We also got some painter's tape and just other painting supplies at Lowe's. And then just one more thing that we picked up from Lowe's while we were at it that is actually for the living room, but it's just a new hue light bulb, because we have only ever owned like 2 of these, and we've just been rotating them around the house anytime we wanted like cool lighting or being able to dim the bulbs or anything. And so I figured it's about time, instead of just moving the same 2 bulbs around, like let's just get them everywhere. So I will have all these items linked below, and if you are not already shopping at Lowe's, they have everything you need, whether it's home improvement, whether it's interior decor and design, or even outdoor stuff. Like, I mean, again, we are just there all the time, I feel like. I ordered everything just to be shipped here because if you spend $45, then you get free shipping, which is amazing. Or you can also do free store pickup when you order online if you want to go pick it up locally. So lots of options there. But thank you so much again to Lowe's for working with me, and we are going to get to the primer coat. All right, primer coat complete. This wasn't very exciting to film, so you know, it looks exactly the same as before, but we painted everywhere, and then it's gonna dry overnight, and tomorrow we're going to pick up with the fun. Alrighty. Where are you starting? A low risk first area. We are now on to the new faucet. She can do it all. The part I've been most excited for. Where does this screw into? So this is the after. I mean, you already saw it, but we were like running out towards the end, so the gallon was the perfect amount for this. So there were a few places that we were like really making it stretch, you know? So there are certain areas that like there's room for improvement, but it is what it is, because there's also going to be art over this wall, and it looks like so bright on camera. It's a lot darker in person, like you don't see all this texture on screen. I think these lights are throwing it off, but the vision is that up here, so this was where that old mirror was. I thought there was gonna be an outlet there that it was just like plugged into, but no, it was like hardwired. So we're gonna have to have an electrician come and like sort this out once we get a new mirror, because the cords like won't go into the wall. So they're gonna be, I don't know what the electrician has to do, but we can't just like hang a mirror over it because it won't be flush with the wall. And then we're gonna get some kind of sconces or just like other bathroom light. And then there will be lots of art. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that we won't have to have these lights on is the goal, is that it'll be like ambient lighting in here. It is now a couple of days later, as expected from when I started. Where's my dog? Yeah. Oh my God. She like does this thing where she wants to jump up and is like, has her paws up on my leg, and then I reach for her and she runs away. It's like, which is it? You know, you're giving mixed signals. Mia, come here. Come. All right, bye, bye. I'm over it. I'm over it. As expected, things have just been crazy the past week. I already said this, but like trying to get back into the swing of work when my brain is fried from just like all of the fun things that were happening for weeks and weeks, and just obviously catching up. Like I've had so many. Hello? If you're gonna interrupt, then you're gonna be in this. Ha! Boxed you in. All right, there we go. Just from being out of town, I've found a lot of really cool opportunities that we've had to push back into this very condensed time period, since I obviously could not film any of those while I was traveling. Little Mia check-in, I guess. We have some Mia. She's been my emotional support animal lately, that is for sure. What else? Last weekend, we hosted a fall dinner party under $100, so that'll be up soon. And that brings me to right now is that it's now Wednesday and I still have not cleaned the kitchen because Giselle left Sunday morning, and we were gonna clean it that morning, like right after, but it was like our last, you know, couple of hours together before her work trip. She gets back tomorrow on Thursday. And I was like, no, like let's have quality time. I will clean it. You know, still haven't done it, but I'm picking her up from the airport tomorrow and we are going to film something in LA. I've been filming just so many different things this past week and then the next 2 weeks. It's like I have so many things every single day that there's actually zero room for error to get behind, because if I don't get something one day, there's new things the next day. Also, we started decorating for Halloween. We as in me. Giselle's gonna come home and be like, what happened here? Clearly not the ambitious plans that I set out to do every time she goes out of town, which is I'm gonna clean and organize our entire house, and she's gonna get back and be like, oh, did a professional organizer come in here? No, I never get to any of those things. If you can't tell, I'm losing it a little right now. Mia's first birthday is coming up on Saturday, September 27th. So we're having a little puppy party with some of our friends coming over. I feel like I'm hosting something like every single week for the foreseeable future. Like we're doing a puppy party, so some of our friends are gonna bring their dogs over. I'm interested to see how that's gonna go. The next weekend, I think I'm hosting a Halloween dinner party. The weekend after that, the week after that, my parents come to town for like 6 days. The weekend after that, we go to Joshua Tree for our friend's 30th birthday. The weekend after that, Giselle's running a half marathon. The weekend after that, I think we're hosting Friendsgiving. I may or may not have put together a form, like a little digital form that I did last year as well, to send to all of our friends being like, if we did a Halloween party, oh, we're also thinking about that at the end of the month, like, could you come on this day? We're surveying who's available for different Friendsgiving dates. We're seeing who's here for New Year's if we have a New Year's party. Like, just type A things. Actually, it's very helpful to just send your friends a form. Maybe that's an idea for the host friend. So let's clean the kitchen, and then at least I will feel better about this giant mess. I finally just posted a bunch of our engagement party photos, and I think it's time that we get rid of the flowers people gave us for the party. Well, a brand sent those, and then these somebody gave us in person. They were so pretty. I'll put a picture of the night of, but like, my gosh, Morgan, throw it away. So here is the before, and here is progress.